everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tristiana and I am a first-year, second grade teacher in southern Wisconsin. Today I am going to be setting up my teacher planner. Now in the past as a student, I always opted to use the either Erin Condren or Happy Planner, but this year I decided to go a different route because I always find that those end up being too bulky and I don't get the full use out of them for the price that they really are. So I'm going to show you the planner that I got and some of the materials that I'm going to be using for it, and then we will get to setting it up. So the planner that I got this year, I got off Amazon. I will link it below. I can't remember exactly how much it was. I think it might have been around $15 or so. But it is one of the Schoolgirl style planners, and it says, Teach, Love, Inspire, and it has succulents all around it, and this kind of matches my room theme this year. My room theme is going to be rustic farmhouse with succulents and plants added around to it. So here it is. It is a 12-month planner. And it comes with some extra things on the inside that I will go through. Before I open the planner, I am going to show you some of the other things that I have that I'm going to be using for the planner. So first, I have some stickers, and these are things that I've collected over a couple years. While I was in college, I was really into planners and everything, but so I ended up buying quite a lot here. So the first one I have is from Target, and this I got a couple years ago and I haven't really seen it since. And I'm not even sure if I've seen many planner stickers out there at the Target dollar spot, but it was only $1. Here you can see the different stickers that are in there. I've used a couple here and there for different things, but in my student planner, not my teacher planner. The next one that I got was the first ever Happy Planner pack that I bought. It has 1,557 stickers in it, and this is a seasonal pack. So there's some summer, spring, fall, and winter. So they're all by season. This is the seasonal pack right there. The second one that I have is just kind of a basic sticker one. It doesn't even have a name. It's just called stickers. This one has 1,829 stickers in it. And it's kind of just like basic things. Those are a lot of quote stickers, but as you'll see here in a second, there's like a work sticker. Somewhere there's a hydration sticker. There's the scales, the steps, so different things like that. That's just kind of like the basic pack. And then the last pack that I got was the teacher one, of course. So this one has 1,192 stickers, and it has all sorts of different teacher stuff. I have used some of it for student teaching and stuff, but not much. I know that these are originally around like $20, but I got most of them for like $12 or so. I always wait until they have the sale on Happy Planner items. It's usually 60% off, and that's when or 40% off, and that's when I go and get them. The other thing that I'll be using in my planner, of course, are flare pens, and I have a lot. Oh, that's a highlighter. I have been collecting flare pens for a very long time, and I use them in college. I used them to take notes. And I always use them in my planner because I really love color coding. So I'll be using those in my planner, and I'm sure they will go along with me my whole teaching career. So a couple things that I'm going off of to fill out my planners. I'm going to fill out the first couple pages, and then I'm going to go through and put in some dates that I already know. So I already have a district calendar that has some important dates for conferences, and days off school, and our breaks and stuff, so I'll be able to put those in. And then my principal has sent me emails with invitations to different things that I'll be writing down. And then on the side, I will be writing down a list of dates that are going to interfere with my coaching schedule. So I am a gymnastics coach 2 nights a week, so I do need to write down those dates in the future that I can't really take off right now, but need to remember to take off when that time comes. So, you've seen the planner. I'm going to open it up. The first page is kind of like the title page, so I'll write my school, my grade. I don't know my room number or if that's even necessary. I'm going to save the address and phone number for later because I have to look those up. But if I can choose a color, I'm going to go with the lavender color. Write my school name. So I'm not going to re-show that page because it has some information on it that I don't really want to share. The next page is classroom resources and important passwords. I don't really have anything to put on here yet. I'm not sure what I would put in classroom resources quite yet. Important passwords, I don't really have any yet. The only thing that I have for my school so far is an email, and that password's the same as on my other email, so I don't really need this yet, but I probably will have lots of logins later on. Professional development, there's a list. So on here I will probably put every Wednesday we have a early release day, and the teachers do like a professional development kind of thing, so I'll probably put that on here just as recurring because it's every Wednesday. There's no other date. Other than that, it would be stuff that I'll fill out later on, maybe the first week of school, before school when we do our professional development week. I'll write that down. And then favorite websites, again, I don't really have anything to write down just yet. The next page is contacts and volunteers. Don't really know that there's anyone I need to put in my contacts yet. For volunteers, I have to wait for school to start to see if I have volunteers and whatnot. The next page is a welcome page, and it starts with schedule, so when school begins, and on my calendar here, I'll just keep using the same pen, school is going to start on September 1st. It's a Tuesday. We're hoping that that's when it's going to start. The next one is lunch. I don't know what time lunch, and then recess. I don't know what time recess is, or if we'll even have recess, or if we'll be eating lunch in our classroom. Specials I'll be able to write in once I have that. School ends, I believe, at 3 p.m. I did student teach in this district, but it's been a little while because it was my first placement, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 p.m. Next is need help, it says. So this must be actually for a page for the substitute because it says reliable students, teachers, principal, vice principal, other staff. So I'll probably, for principal, vice principal, and other teachers, I'll probably put some teacher names and some phone numbers for like their classroom phone numbers, so if the sub needs to contact someone. And then once I get into the classroom and know who my reliable students are, I could write their name down. Special schedule, don't know yet, and then there's a section for additional notes. The next 2 pages are up here. It's a communication log. I'm not sure how much I'll use this, but it might come in handy if there's a parent that I have to contact frequently or something like that, just so I can remember whose parents I've talked to and everything. At the beginning of the school year, I will have to call all the parents to just get to know them and tell them a little bit about myself, so I could log that if I wanted to, but it's not really that necessary. The next 2 pages are notes and to-dos. Not going to use that now. Not sure that I ever will. I'll probably end up using sticky notes and stuff like that. 2 planet pages. Again, not sure if I'll use it, but it's meant for seating charts, and I could probably use it for my classroom layout before I get in there to get to go set up. Next is year at a glance. I'm not really sure what I will put in here yet. It has to be pretty important, I guess, to put it in there. And then we get to the first monthly page. So the one thing that I'm not crazy about this planner is that all the months are in the beginning. So it goes July, August, September. Whereas I used to like it where it would be September and then all of the planning pages. So these are what the planning pages look like. You can put the week number and then the date. So you can fill in the date yourself. So if we have a week off, I don't have to waste a spread. So I would prefer for it to be like that, but it's not, and I chose to, just decide to go with it anyways because I just really, really love the planner. So I'm going to have to just go with the flow. At the end of the planner, this is after all the work pages, there's a student checklist, so I can use this as a grade book. There's a couple pages of this, and the cool thing is that right here it says fold or cut along this line. So I could just write the students' names once, but then I lose out on a couple of things over here. So I'm not sure how I will do that yet. If I fold it, I could probably use both. So there's quite a lot of pages of that. Then the end of it says be your own kind of beautiful, a really cute picture, and then there's a couple stickers over here. There's not very many, but again, I have all those sticker books, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to go back to August. There is a section for important dates on this side. Goals, have to do, and notes. That is stuff that I probably won't use until later on when I'm actually in the classroom. So the first thing I need to do, I'm using my iPad for my Google Calendar that's connected to my school. The first thing I need to do is date the calendar. So if I go to August, I am going to do August even though I don't start till September 1st because I will have a lot of stuff to do, a couple things to do at the end of August. So the first starts on a Saturday, and then I'm just going to go ahead and number it. "23 is going to have to share a spot with 30. 24 is going to have to share with 31. 25. If I would have thought it through, since August 1st I probably will have nothing, I would have shared August 1st with August 8th. But I didn't think about that before. So here's what it looks like with it numbered. I just used my black Flair pen because I'll definitely use the colors for different things. Now, I don't really have a color coding system right now, so I'm just going to kind of wing it and come up with a color coding system later. I'm not sure I'll really need one for being a teacher. I did, obviously, when I had college classes, but we'll see. So I only have a couple things in August. The week of August 24th, there are 3 days dedicated to contacting each family to talk to them and get to know them and let them know that I'm their teacher. Since I'll be new at the school, they won't really know who I am. So I'm going to write contact families on those 3 days. And the only other thing that I have to do is actually going to be the day right after that, on Thursday, and it's back to school night from 4 to 6 p.m. Not sure how that's going to work this year, if we will do it in person or if it'll be kind of like an online thing. Alright, so that is it for August. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I obviously have nothing up here. Actually, however, I need to fill in. I will have my PD days. The week of August 17th is new teacher orientation, so this week. And I get into my classroom on the 20th, and then I will have the 20th and the 21st to decorate and set up my classroom, hoping that all still goes well and they still let me in even if we don't start in school right away. So I'm going to continue on to do the other months the rest of the year of the big days that I know, and then I will check back in and do a little bit of a flip through the months and everything. Actually, before I go on to the other months, I really should have looked at my master sheet that I had here because there was actually a lot more things I needed to add. So the first time I will need to do anything teacher related will be August 17th, and that will be my new teacher orientation for 3 days. And then the Thursday and Friday of that week is room prep only. I thought that the orientation went all week, but it is 2 days designated to room prep. So then the next week, I actually have a couple days designated as work days, and I'm assuming that a work day means that I'll be in the classroom getting to get things ready for the school year. It didn't say anything about PD, professional development, so I'm assuming that I will just get to be in the classroom, which would make sense because that is one of the days where we are supposed to contact families, so I'll probably actually do that from the classroom. Then I could even do a video chat so that they could see the classroom and things like that. Then we have what's called a Convocation Pd day, and that, from what I remember from student teaching, because I went to that, it's just all day long PD. Which we also have that day as contact families, so I don't think we'll actually get to contact families that day. The next day is another work day. Then we have PD for 2 days after that. One of the PD days we'll have back to school night after it, so that'll be a really long day. And then the Monday before school starts, I have another work day. So that will be just to get everything caught up and ready to go. So I'll give you another overview of what it looks like. So it looks a little different now, as you can see. And the other thing I forgot to do was add some stickers. So I definitely want to add a couple for PD, especially on that big day. And I'm sure there's one in here somewhere called Back to School Night or something. So let's see what I can find. And of course, there's just some decorative stickers in here. I'm looking for functional right now. Not too worried about the decoration. So there's some staff meetings. I'm not going to use those yet because we do have staff meetings during the school year. Report cards will be good because those are on my list, so I need to remember those. There's no school. Early dismissal, I probably won't put those in just because it's every Wednesday, so I'll probably only use those when we have a random early day. So here's some professional development stickers. I'll get some of those out. Probably should have used those instead of writing. So we'll just put it right over the writing. Then I don't believe there's any other functional stickers, so I think I will do one of those hashtag Teacher Life stickers just on that week. Maybe of room prep or something, because that would just be really cute. Oh, that made a weird noise. Okay. All right, so this is what most of my months will look like. Obviously right now we only have about a half a month, so those were the professional development stickers, and I used the Teacher Life stickers. So, and here's the open house one that you can't really read that well, but it's fine. So now I will get back to you when I'm done with the other months to flip through. Okay, it's a little over 2 hours later. That took me a little bit of time. I got a little tired, took a little break. But I got everything that I know of already into my planner, and it turned out really great. It looks really awesome. So I'm going to do a flip through of everything that I have done, and then that'll be that. So here is the month of August, which I left off on. Just a couple things at the end of the month. September. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I added payday stickers. I get paid every other week. Every Wednesday we have what's called PLC. I don't exactly remember what that stands for, but it's basically, I think I said this earlier too, we get out early on Wednesdays, and then we have like little staff meetings with just our grade level. And then I have a staff meeting with the whole school every other week. And I found these little stickers in one of my sticker packs, so you'll be seeing those throughout with every holiday since they weren't written in. October, not much going on there. We have Hispanic Heritage Day. November. December, I found a winter break sticker that I added. We get 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks of Christmas break this year. That's going to be really awesome. These I'm not sure about yet. It's actually APTT. Don't even know really what it stands for. It's just in my calendar. I wrote it down. I have no idea if I'm even a part of that, but I just wrote it down just in case. One of my payday stickers moved to Thursday because we don't get paid on holidays. January, we have our end of quarter, so there's kind of craziness on that day. February, I'll have conferences. I think I missed this. I think we also had conferences in October, but I found stickers for these one. I didn't put stickers on the other one. So conferences that week. March 14th is my birthday, so I had to put that in there. Spring break. Here's a makeup day for bad weather if we need it. If it's not a makeup day, then we have professional development and we get ready for report cards. I ran out of these staff meeting stickers, so I had to switch over to these ones, so there's a change there. Again, not sure if that involves me or not. May. Gets pretty bare here in the back because there's not as much that we know about. And then June, which is the last month of school. I finish on June 4th. That's the end of quarter 4. The next week we do a big professional development day again, just like in August, and then we have 3 work days, which I'm assuming are to clean up our classroom, and then we still get paid 2 more times, and I believe this is the last time I get paid, and I believe we get like a big check here for the summer months. So I also went through and I checked to make sure which days I was going to need to take off of my coaching job, and surprisingly there weren't very many, because if you can see, by 3 of them, of the 5, I had to put question marks because those are those days that I have no idea if they even pertain to me. So I think the only thing that might interfere with my coaching schedule is going to be conferences, which is really great because I was really worried that that was going to be an issue this year. So that is all I have today. That was my setup of my first ever teacher planner. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, please leave some comments down below. Let me know what kinds of videos I should make and any feedback on my videos. Thanks. See you guys later.